The barbecue here. There's a fan in there also. We'll grab that. At least there's no coals. They cleaned it all out nicely. Okay, this fan here. There's a bunch of jars here. This is like a cabinet here. Oh, it's one of those hope chests. That's what it is, hope chest. Oh, it rained really hard here, so it may have wrecked up the wood. Hard to say, but I'm gonna open it up, just take a look inside it. Maybe there's treasure inside it. Treasure chest. Kind of nice. Got a penny here. Look at that. My treasure. It's an older one, 70s. Nice. Actually, would have been nice. Oops. Falling apart. Okay. Curiosity, right? Okay. Flattened barbecue. Okay, I'm getting some of my heavy metal. Let's run a load. I'm loading up there already for a while. Yeah, more and more and more. I just finished an inspection, West Vancouver. Super big house. Those multi-millionaires that owned it didn't want no filming. Just those weird kind of guys. He had a lot of stuff, a lot of like just fancy stuff in general, you know. But he was built a house in the back and then ended up building another house in the front, right? So I can't believe there's so many of these rich people out here, like just mega rich. And the land was huge. It's probably like could have been an acre. It's probably worth 10 million alone, the land. It's amazing what people have. I'm trying to slowly get everything done here, you know.
Eliminate that pile and then come back and sort out those light fixtures. I think I have 8 rotors in the other truck, in the van. Never filmed them. I found 8 rotors and I found a bike and some other stuff that's not in my video. Yeah, it rained really hard there. It was just like a big thunderstorm. And then I went to West Van. It was weather was nice, sunny. So how do you figure that? You know, stormy out here. Okay, I'll film more as I can fill it up. And I have a big pole from a we call it from a basketball hoop. I think that's it. I'm not going to be able to get in anymore. It's pretty heavy already. I'm thinking at least 1,200 pounds, I would think. I mean, it's still not bad suspension, but you know, it's always another day, right? At least the majority of the pile's gone. Make some more room. It's the main thing. So I'm gonna come back, and van is still full. Other yard's full, so let's do this over here. This little thing works actually. I tried it with that boiler and it seemed to work pretty good. Seemed to work, so okay, let me just dump this. We'll let you know what the things are going for and how much weight. Okay, stay tuned. I actually got rotors in the front seat too. I try to minimize the, you know, even out the kind of weight. So I got like about 10 rotors there too. So okay. Okay, so I took that load back. It ended up being, well, tin is basically any bike frame is tin. Even those heavy pipes that are galvanized. Since it's galvanized, it classifies tin. So you can't win there. So anyways, in that boiler thing, it was heavy steel, but it was oversized. So they basically, it was 10% oversized, 20% was tin, and 70% was number 1. So anyways, it was 1,480 pounds. Like, I mean, talking about, that's quite the big load in this van here. So anyways, real good. Happy about that. I had some rotors at home, another 8 more, but that's okay. I think if you're gonna save anything, just save rotors. You know, and heavy, anything cast, they classify as number 1. So I mean, prices are really pretty good for cast. Price is good, but there's another scrap yard over here, but this one's not too busy, always slow. But anyways, just saying that, you know, sometimes I just say shit, just throw it all in the pile, who cares? Because you're going from 7 cents to 10 cents or 11 cents maybe. So it's like 4-cent difference. It's not worth, you know, putting all the shit in my van and loading it and all kind of stuff and unloading it when I could just throw it all in my truck and then just dump it, who cares? But I think I would save rotors. Rotors kind of, they're heavy, they add up pretty good, but most of the other stuff there is just like kind of not worth it. You know, when I throw all those other, you know, heavier metals into my tin pile, I get more weight in my truck. If I keep it tin only, I'm only going to see maybe 3,000. Best I saw is like about 3,500 pounds, just tin. But when I stick the heavier metal in there, then you're looking at a lot more. But my thought is, like I say, for for 3 or 4 cents or whatever. It's just throw it all to shred. Who cares? But well, that's my my point of view. But you know, sometimes a nice, you know, the load was 146.25 I got for this load in my van. So that's kind of like basically a whole tin load in my truck. So it's still like not bad, considering, you know, I've just 1/3. Well, no, I mean 1/5. Sorry, by 1/5. I know my van and my truck takes quite a bit. So, but just shows you, you know, it's heavy materials, but they classify as a lot of it tin. So, anyways, that's the way it goes on that one. Okay, I gotta start preparing. And even those ballasts, I'm gonna have to leave them. I think it's not really worth it. You'll have a little bit of wire, but I'm thinking, okay, say I got 100 ballasts, or say okay, I was thinking about 300 pounds. Yeah, I estimated around 300 pounds of ballasts. So that's 10 cents a ballast versus 7 cents. So that would only be, you know, like 20 bucks, right? Then I gotta take them all apart and, you know, do the big thing about it. And same with wire. If I have a half a pound, probably wouldn't even have a half a pound. See, I think there was like 70 light fixtures. So say I did get a half a pound per wire. So that's like maybe 35 pounds. It's only 65 cents a pound. That's all they want to pay for that. So you start doing that, you're looking, well, maybe I could gain 40 bucks, but then I gotta take everything apart, reload it, which would take me for hours. And if I get my brother, I gotta pay him some money, at least 40 bucks to help me on a truck. So it would just kind of wouldn't be pointless. I'd spend most of my day. So all I'm gonna do is take out, I have those extrusion covers that went over the screens on the lights, and I have also those louver type with the squares. That's aluminum, dirty, but I think I'm gonna take that out, and the wire harness I got, and a few other small things, and I'm just gonna fill more crap in it, fill it up, take off, and just dump it tomorrow, because I need the real estate. I'm running out of space. Both of my yards are full. I got 2 loads sitting. I still got a load in my white van. So when I get all that dumped, I think that'll be the best option. Get it all dumped and then start fresh again, because there's just so much material out there. I just can't keep up with it. I have to start dumping it fast as I can, but I'm still working at an inspection today. So that's a 4-hour job. By the time you drive there, it takes an hour and a half back, 2-3 hours of the job sometimes. Most of the day is burnt there. You know, I worked lots of hours late, but the scrapyard is closed at 5, so you can't really win. So hopefully I could have the truck loaded tonight, dump it tomorrow, and the scrapyard closes at 2 tomorrow. And if I go to any other scrapyard around, I'll be losing 40 bucks a load, 50 bucks a load. So I'd rather just wait than lose more money. Okay, stay tuned. Okay, so this is that warehouse or office building. I got a comment from one of my viewers saying this is #1 gold plating, and definitely right, because I'm looking at it now here. It's this really good gold plating. This is commercial. It's a commercial plug. So for sure, it's good value here. It's quite a bit of gold plating. As you can see, there's four areas, and it goes in there. Be cutting those off for sure. But anyways, I'm working on these here. This is all aluminum, but it's got a steel frame. So just gotta break the frame around it here. You just gotta break it around like that. And they're heavy. They gotta be at least, I don't know, maybe 2 pounds each. Not that light. So when I saw these, I was like, right on. Because I had these before. And they're good for scrap. See, some things you have to clean. So I'm taking, they'll probably pay me like 25 cents. Now I'm getting like 45 cents. I'm making 20 cents. So each one I'm making, say, 40 cents. Each one I do like this, I make 40 cents. So that's, you know, not bad. I would think, you know. Some come off easier than others, but generally pretty easy. Aluminum.
Try to find the right corner. Some corners work better than others, but some actually snap off if you give it a little force. Some things you gotta clean. If you don't clean it, then you lose too much money. The scrapyard I deal with, they don't want the ballasts. Well, they say rather throw it in shred. Not worth spending the time on it, you know. But, you know, they want to pay like 7 cents. Well, shred pays like 7 cents, so why would you want to waste your time? But the Asians will give me 10 cents a pound. But it's just, you know, time consuming. I just like, hate to, you know, give them wire for shred, but sometimes you have to. I'm gonna play around with some of them just to see what, you know, what it's like. That's all aluminum here basically, and there's a few more louvers, but this framing is aluminum, so it would be extrusion. So, and there's a little clip in here. See, I think the clip comes out quite easy. See, you just bang it out like that. See how it bangs out? Simple. So something I'm gonna clean for sure. Get a little added value. You don't see these louvers too often. You see them sometimes in commercial buildings, but not always. I had them a few times before, but so what my plan is to do is take what I can off here. That's good. There's pot lights in there. There's all kinds of good stuff in there. And then I might just, I don't know, play around with it a bit, not too long. And then I'm going to load some appliances in the back. And then just get one big cube of more metal. And then I like to empty the white van, because the white van has got 2 fridges, 3 stoves, dishwasher, mini fridge, some other stuff in there. Bike, rotors. Because I like to cruise. If I get the bug, I want to go out there and get more street scrapping. You know, I still have 2 fridges and a stove that I know about. But you know, if I can get rid of this load today, or tomorrow, then all I have to do is load it up again for Monday. Another load Monday. That should clean up my yard here, right? That's why it's kind of my overflow yard. My other yard's full. I overflow to here a little bit. You know, it's just temporary, a little bit here and there, but that's it. I keep the wife happy. Otherwise, the wife gets mad, right? But like, you know, she knows when it comes to scrapping, you know, if you're not working, you know, you're making some extra money versus not making money, right? I want to get rid of this tomorrow too. This load. At least they come off nicely. I'm happy. Okay, let me continue some more here. Okay, those window or those light whatever they're called, shades or something, aluminum. 3 pounds clean each. Also got this heavy aluminum here. It looks like there's a track of copper in here. Oh, I don't know if I can get it out. Well, usually comes out easy, but it's not coming out easy. I can hold it. Oh, it doesn't budge. That's not good. Nice copper strip in here. I'm gonna get them out. See if I can loosen the plastic or something. Doesn't seem that strong in there. I think I just gotta go along the channel and pull it out. Right, little screwdriver. And just kind of work along it. It's in a groove. That's all I could do. Normally it should slide right out. Look at this. I just go straight down. Screwdriver. This one's out. Awesome. It's a lighting track. It's brand new. Brand new because the guy gave me the sleeve. Yeah, look at that. See? You just learn just by looking at it. Okay. Now, be copper track. I'm thinking it should come out because there's no tension on it now. It doesn't want to come out, but it should come out this way. Look at that. Nice. Number one copper. Copper. See, kind of stuff like that, you have to strip it. It's like a little transformer. Look at that. So there's 4 in each piece. Just the smallest little things that could add up to a little more money, right? And they're gonna call it dirty aluminum because it's got plastic in it, so you're gonna try to, you know, swindle you down to 20 cents maybe or something. So you might as well clean it and get copper for your effort. 50 cents for aluminum. Look at that. All that came out of that one piece. One piece. Oh, I love to have tons of this stuff. See, just pull the screwdriver, run it down the edge. One side. See, you just learn. You just gotta do it. You don't do it once, and then the second time's easier. That. Normally I pull those out. The coppers in the other piece will come out really easy, but obviously didn't do it this time, so usually there's only 2 in this track. There's 4, so this was kind of a commercial lighting of some sort. I just wonder if they were his lighting, because he said you want some heavy aluminum? I said sure. So he gave me this at the end. See that? It's all added value. The last one here. I got my friend called me, he's got a washing machine. That's mom's house or relative or sister's house, I don't know, but good friend of mine. I was supposed to pick it up today, but I have to take that to #1 and steel back because I'm tripping on everything in my yard, right? So I need to get some flow coming in. And you know, once the yard's clean, you want to go out and get more, right? If you're tripping on stuff, you just get lazy. That's why I always sell the good and bad metals right away. Like, you know, like the bad tin versus the good tin. Those dishwashers, mix them in all the time. Don't keep it all dishwashers, because then your load is shit. So you have to get a mixture of good and bad mixed in there, and then they'll say, one washing machine or one dishwasher, no big deal. You put 5 in there, they might say, oh, hold it, we're dropping, you know, 300 pounds off you, right? So I always mix what I can in there, just All that copper, pound of copper. 1 lb of copper, look at that. Bright and shiny. Okay, just like that. Frames. So you're gonna take the corner screws out. An extrusion, so it's good stuff. You'll have to save it because, you know, it's added money, right? Always the one corner a little bit tougher. It's generally easy. No point losing money on these ones. Would have been better if it was a square or something, you know? Square head or Robertson or flatheads kind of suck. Some are wedged in there. It's using one side for a wedge. It's equal to like a lot of window frames, you know, like windows itself. You see the strip okay. Could be worse, right? So I got a whole stack here, see that? Good amount. I'm not sure how much they'll pay for this stuff with this metal in here. Seems like, let's say, oh, it's screw, but it's got a piece of metal, and then next thing your price goes low, still low after, right? What are you gonna say? Oh, okay, it's not a screw, it's a piece of metal, right? Scrap yards, like I say, they know how to knock the prices down. I mean, sure, it's not clean, but you know, when they process these things, they're using shredding machines, right? A lot of those times, even though when they process it, there still could be a screw in there that they miss. So when they start shredding it, they put a magnet on this crap, and the magnet will take out all the metal. But anyways, I don't mind. I don't mind. It's just me. I hate this thing when it slips. I want to chew my gloves up. Come on. I think there's one side has like a wedge. One side's a wedge and the other side is kind of like the straight piece. Kind of wedges the final thing in. So is it worth it, guys? Would you do this? Would you take the screw out to make, say, 20 cents more a pound? Would it be worth it? I mean, it all depends on your time, right? Like with this copper here. 5 minutes, I got all this copper. That's like one good transformer, basically. I would think. Like, it's not always like big bucks, you know what I'm saying? It's part of scrapping. It's like getting your material, you know, processing, trying to get a better dollar. Like anybody can scrap and throw it into the shred. I mean, I've seen guys scrapping spring cleanup. They were throwing aluminum mags, all kinds of scrap metal, like good aluminum and everything, and they were just the scrapper was just picking all the stuff out of the shred. Some guy obviously didn't know how to scrap. Figured, you know, it's all one price, you know, whatever they paid him that time. But you know, they're throwing everything in there. They're throwing propane tanks too. Like they didn't know what the hell they were doing. So obviously they, you know, they see something somebody doing something maybe on YouTube or somewhere and thinking that's, you know, okay, go do it. Well, sure, go do it, but you know, if you want to maximize, you know, your money, like I can throw everything to shred on that truck and say maybe get 150 bucks. Now I can easily get maybe 200 or plus, but I'm not going to go for everything, right? I'm just going for just easy aluminum here because aluminum is good stuff, right? But some guys will, like some guys, like I say, just they'll sell this all to one buyer for dirt cheap. And the scrap yards want this stuff dirty, a lot of them, especially the Asian yards, because all the stuff, like I say, is being shredded. So, you know, they'll give you an excuse, well, someone's got to clean it. Well, obviously, but those machines they got, I mean, they're $1 million machines, and they just shred everything. Shred it, you know, shred it up, and they sell it to the different people, right? No one does anything by hand. Even in China, like, labor's cheap, but, you know, they're not going to be taking screws out and different little things. They got machines that do all that. Labor, just like manual hard labor is what they do. The machines are just there to shred things and make things easy for people. I'm sure maybe the guy's going to be carrying sacks of metal or something. Come on. Sacks of metal or something, right? It's a good thing about these. I hate these gloves. They're good and they're not good. They seem to want to always catch my bit. But you see, like, scrap yards, they're always lying about things, but then you say, okay, I'll take it home. No, they still want it. Because they know they're going to make money. But, you know, I only sell to certain yards. You know, I just, like my shred, I can't sell it anywhere. Otherwise, I lose too much money to sell to one particular large yard. And they control the whole area, basically. Most of the scrap yards will sell there. And they make their commission on top of, you know, what they pay, right? Anyway, so I'm going to keep doing this. You know, it's like no big deal work. It's just... it's a little change or something. At least the weather's nice. It stopped raining. It was raining like crazy earlier. I'll have a good load of aluminum tomorrow. I have some over there on that side. Some lawn chairs and dirty stuff. And they pay 15 cents, so might as well just go to the other yard. I used to take it to Asian yard, but, you know, so 15 cents, they pay the same, so no big deal. Before they weren't buying it, but since they straighten things up with the different buyers, they're starting to buy that stuff now. So okay, let me continue here. It's actually somehow a fair amount of wire, but I don't have time to get it all, so I'm going to get a few things that are easy. Get a little bit of wire anyways. These smaller ones look like they were kind of like wired more than once. There's so much different wires in here. We can get a little bit of wire. Let's see, I got a little bit of wire, it'd be okay, right? Versus not getting no wire. The problem is it's too busy, cannot get it all. But you know, get a little bit for my time. I'm just going to go up here and shuffle a few things back and forth and do my thing, and that's it. ballast is right, like I say, one of my viewers from Holland said that ballast has got lots of copper in them, but they're awfully oily and, you know, they're full of tar a lot of times. And, you know, you have to definitely make sure the ballast is not any PCBs in there. Like these buildings 1990, but, you know, some of the paper fell off some of these, you know, so, you know, I wouldn't take a chance. But he said that the building's clear. I guess he had a guy that went through there, but it's just I won't, you know, until I know 100%. Can't tell on this one here. Assembled in Mexico. This means it's newer. Probably a newer one anyways, but see, some don't have that much wire. This almost looks like a rewire or something the way it's wired. I mean, there's some bare copper too, huh? Just like a mixed bag. I don't know. Like I say, it's almost borderline wanting to do it and not wanting to do it, right? If my other yard was empty, I would do it. Just because I can take it down nicely and then take my time and get it all out nicely. You know, get a little extra money, but not that much more. Just, oh, no PCBs. There it is, right there. See, guys, right there, no PCBs. Like I said, the guy said they were checked out, so it's just. Anyways, I'm gonna put the bin on the ground after, make it a little bit easier. But I'm gonna jam something here so it doesn't slide back on me. And then I'm gonna stack everything really good and level, and put some appliances in here. Get them all organized. Okay, I think my load's completely slided, which is a bummer because I was hoping to put the appliances here, some anyways, but oh well. I'll put a whole water tank here, I think. And then I'm gonna get that barbecue, I think. Put it over that side somewhere. And then I'm gonna take everything from that side, and then a couple things from there. Leave the appliances. It's okay, I can't do nothing about it. It's just I'm not going to go in there and deal with this twice here. It's just too much problems. Not worth the effort. So that's it for wire. That's it for whatever that I'm going to get out of here. But that's okay. So let me just get my hot water tank. There's some wire there, but there's not a lot of wire comes out of there, so it's not like it's a big deal. If I was getting tons of wire or something, I could see, but not that much. Make sure you cut your valves off your barbecues. I cut them all and they add up fast. Let's try this little freebie that I found. I can maybe ditch this on my van when I get to a job or to a place that's hard to get. Let's say the traffic's really busy or I can't park close enough. I can just fold it down really small. Almost think I might scrap all these lawnmowers. I was looking in the paper. They only want to give you. They only want to pay $20. Most guys wanted. One guy's an ad all over the place in Craigslist, but he wants good lawnmowers, not these crap ones. So I might just throw them in. Take the battery out of that electric one. So I might just call the guy to take a look. If he says 20 bucks each, it's okay. I'm not going to argue about that, but you know, some of these guys want gold for that kind of money, right? Want top of line, you know, things, right? They want gas lawnmowers that don't start. Well, They're hoping to get like, you know, really high-end ones, not the cheaper ones. Okay, copper line. Cut that off on here. Where is it? Aluminum line and a piece of wire. That's all I want. Okay. I'll jam stuff in here between here, then I'll close the door after. See what I can throw in here. I hate this thing. Always seems to bang your knees. But it's got a good weight. It's probably about 60 pounds, I would think. Fairly heavy. I can put it right next to the hot water tank, would be good. Come on. Just gonna close the door in case those shifts or something. Okay, start loading up here. It's full. Okay. Got lots of bikes and stuff in already. Well, if I could take this whole pile here, it'd be nice. Free up some space. Hopefully I can get maybe 2,500 pounds or something, I hope. We'll see. Depends how the ballast is way out. Come on, stupid thing. Okay. All those nails here. The nail gun or something. A pain, and they're sharp and they're heavy. Fill up the little gaps. That's good. If I get this dumped tomorrow morning, aluminum dumped, and then I can fill another load up right away for Monday. Should be good. Nice when you get a clean space, and then you got more incentive to go out there and find more, right? Otherwise, it's frustrating, you know. What do you do? There's just so much material to pick up. If you don't know where to put it, then there's problems, right? Okay, keep loading here. Full. Pretty good. I stripped one microwave. It was all aluminum transformer, both ends. So not bad. We got the pot lights here. I want to show you them. I have to clean them because there's cast on them, so lots of wire and different things. See, like here, look at this whole rim is cast. I'm not sure how hard it's going to take it off, but so far mostly screws and a couple little clips. Ballast too. So what I'll probably do is just try to keep the stainless aluminum. I think. Oh, this aluminum here too. I can strip that right away. There's one screw here. 2 screws actually. I'm seeing a clip here and a couple things, so yeah, there's a little 2 clips here on the side. I think. Oh no, it's clean. So I can strip all these right away. Aluminum, yep. There's transformers mixed in here. See, 2 transformers there. These transformers. So some pretty good value. You know, not too bad. Let's see over here. Steel, but I think I can knock that off. I can knock this couple little clips off. A couple hits there. This plastic, I think. It's plastic. Sometimes they come aluminum. That's plastic. Almost feels like steel. It's so cold. Might be steel or not. I mean, might be plastic. This felt so cold. Like they come cast also, but this one obviously plastic. So that one I can say a little bit of cleaning. Throw this trash away. Okay, so I'm gonna finish that. That's full. I'm gonna park my truck now. Okay, continue a little more. I don't know what time it is right now, but it's getting late. 8:38 right now, so it's pretty late. Okay. Heavy load. I don't know if it's going to be 3,000 pounds or maybe 2,500 pounds, hopefully. Because that load, when it's shifted, usually a load will just kind of sit there, you know, if I jam something in the back, it just totally disintegrated the other load and it just, so it has weight. I was hoping the appliances in there would have been better for me, but that worked out okay. Okay, I'm gonna go look at that wire with the gold plating there, see if I can show you a little bit of that before I'm finished here. I gotta still clean a bunch. I'm gonna be here another hour more at least. Okay, we'll stand by. What are you gonna do here? Drill it out? Okay, what I'm gonna do, it's got 4 little rivets here, see that? And it's steel, so it's a dirty item, dirty aluminum. I'll go in here and I'll just turn the screwdriver, give a little turn, you know, see that? A little turn. There, see that? So that's clean. Not clean. I'll take this plastic out. Okay, but plastics, just pull it right out. So remember, go to the easiest area to open. See that? You know, you're going through aluminum, right? Aluminum's just, it's a soft metal. And this being pre-drilled, and then putting rivet into a soft piece of metal, it's gonna come off easy. See that? You learn something new every day. So ideally, if you go close enough so that you got a little more force, if you stay too far away, the metals get soft and bends. See that? It's all rivets out, everything's all completely. You can have a lot of aluminum. I have 32 of those things. So I think there's like 96 pounds just to those square louvers. Then I have all this here. This is stuff I got the other day. This was cleaning for that guy. Left all the metal behind. All the steel. Bicycle wheels. So it's going to be a good aluminum day, I think. I got one radiator. I got an aluminum skid plate over there. So it's going to be aluminum basically. I'm not going to have any. I'm not selling no brass right now, no copper. I don't have much anyways, but I just have no desire to sell it at the moment. So I'm just going to keep this poor man's gold for now. But yeah, like I said, you know, you learn little tricks, but get yourself a large screwdriver like that. See that? And get your old school, or get something that's like a heavy plastic on there, so you can pound it, use it for a chisel. Look at this, I use this as a chisel, and there's not even any damage on a screwdriver at all. Even this, I banged that so many times, you saw me, nothing. Get yourself Craftsman. This looks like a no-name, but Craftsman is good, and they're even longer, some of them. They work really good. They're good for prying all sorts of things, prying off these skins, come off the washing machines and dryers. You know, and you saw what I did with this. If I had a tiny screwdriver, you know, like say this screwdriver, I don't have the one right, but you look at, you don't have enough surface area. Look at this surface area and the torque you got. So tools of the trade and tricks of the trade. Okay, my attention just being like a high-grade gold plating. I saw it the day I got it. You know, I just thought brass. You know, at the time I was thinking, you know, I wasn't really paying attention, but it came from a bank, so there's a lot of commercial servers and all sorts of stuff there. But anyways, I took it apart. These are brass. They're non-magnetic, whatever they are, probably brass. So by the time you take it out, these are the pins here. Really nice looking gold-plated pins. You can see here, look at that. So I think might be good for gold recovery here, these pins, and I got quite a few. I got probably at least 50 of these are plugs, I would think. So if someone knew, I think one of my viewers, sorry, from back east. So I mean, it all unscrews, like, you know, unscrews and pops apart, and you have to get to this stuff here. But look at that, Gold Dream, baby, the Gold Dream right there. There it is. So that's a project. I'm gonna have to cut them all off and do some with them, because I think there's a lot of value there. I don't want to, you know, throw them away or something. But look at, I got quite a few there. All this here and all that. Quite a few. Put this in a bag for now. Should have a plastic bag here somewhere. But the guy had some nice servers there, like not servers, but like you know, like internet connection hubs and different things. And I asked the guy, I said, "What do you do with them?" He says, "Well, I don't know." I asked him, he says, you know, if he doesn't need them, he's gonna give them to me. But he said they're all working and good. But he grabbed all these from that hub unit, right? Because they rewire everything themselves differently. But look at the gold color on that, nice. Looks like a good plating, commercial stuff, right? So I'm just gonna cut all these down for now, throw them into a pail, and then process them later. But I'm gonna definitely save them. So the viewer that saw these, thanks for putting it to my attention, because I mean, I would have went through this later, just because, you know, I want to see what kind of wire. I thought it was fiber optic for a second, just because when I cut the wire off, there was no wire. I understand there's no wire. I went further in, but it's pretty thick copper. Like, it's thin, but it's really a strong copper. Really wiry, but thin, and wiry, but strong. You know, very hard to bend, like that kind of copper. You know, just put a magnet on it just for just hell of it, but yeah. So it's definitely copper. I was a little worried there because cables and wires, you know, it's like that, real thin and real hard to bend. But this is definitely copper. So, see if I can show you right here. See that there? Fairly, you know, sharp and hard, like fairly good. And there's probably about 5 strands in each cable, something like that. Okay, just want to share that with you guys. I'll probably continue for now. Maybe I'll show you the load. Probably be too dark, but you'll see the load tomorrow when I take everything as one shot. You see my truck already. Truck is full. I'm gonna try to get this processed here, and then tomorrow I'll process a couple more things in the morning, and then I'll do a load. Okay. This will probably be it for now. Don't forget to subscribe, share, like. All comments welcome. I'll answer all the comments. Any questions? You know, when I'm not too busy, I go through all of them, sometimes 50, 100 at a time, whatever I have there. So don't forget to like, share, thumbs up, and all the best. Have a great day.